These foods worsen joint inflammation, speed up cartilage damage, and increase arthritis pain. 3 foods you may be eating but destroying your joints silently. This you need to know. Most people don't even realize this until the damage has been done. It is not really about foods, it's about the type of food, it's about choice of food. So there are some foods that actually do not help your joints, and I'm sure you will like to know these fruits. I will be showing you some foods that are not good for joint health. They may actually be causing harm to your joints. And at the end of each, I will let you know what options you have that you can swap for better joint health. Stay with me. First on the list are sugary foods. Consumption of excess sugars actually will cause inflammation and increase inflammation in your joints. These sugars raise the inflammatory chemicals that affect the joints, and the more an individual consumes this kind of foods, the more they hurt and the damage that they cause to their joints. Now, the affected tissue, the affected part usually is the cartilage, and when inflammatory chemicals affect the cartilage, which should normally serve as the joint absorber for your joint, this will lead to some of the symptoms that you may be experiencing, such as stiffness, even joint pains, especially that may even be unbearable and affects the quality of life of the individual. Of course, the sugars are found in highly processed foods. You can talk about candies, you talk about drinks, sodas, sugars in drinks, and sugars in form of flours as found in baked foods, fried foods, and some of those foods that you may find on the counter. So if you are taking excess of sugar in your diet, you may be causing more harm to yourself, and this may actually be the reason for the experience that you have of severe and sometimes responsible for the chronic joint pain, or sometimes will really be severe and present in acute forms. So what can you replace these sugars with? Of course, you have your water. You can do water with lime instead of soda. Sugary drinks, all the sweet juices, natural fruits are better consumed. They are preferred to be eaten raw rather than in form of smoothies, because that may also lead to excessive consumption of sugars, even though these are natural sugars. You can also take unsweetened tea. This is also a good swap for these excessive sugar drinks. All fruits are better than juices. Food number 2 that may be causing harm to your joints are processed and packaged foods. Fast food, sausages, meat pies, instant noodles, small chops, and you know what I'm talking about. These processed foods also cause increase in inflammatory chemicals. The inflammatory reaction may lead to inflammatory reactions in your joints. So these foods, highly processed foods, packaged foods, are actually loaded with sugars also. They are actually refined carbs, packaged with refined carbs, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. Even though the kind of inflammation may be slow, mild, they actually cause chronic low-grade inflammation that slowly destroys the joint. So what should you be taking instead? What should you be taking in place of processed and packaged foods? Home-cooked meals are preferable. Beans, vegetables, eggs, fish, whole grains instead of refined flours. Food number 3, finally, these are fried foods. Fried foods like puff-puff. If you're in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. Small chops, fried chicken, akara, all those fried snacks, you easily get them by the side, fast food joints, snack shops. Occasionally some may indulge in, but if you are actually dealing with arthritis or any form of bone related condition, you may want to avoid this. And better still, if you are not dealing with any of these, prevention is always better, because these fried food have harmful compounds in them. As a result of the frying, there is oxidative stress. There is production of harmful chemicals, different compounds that increase oxidative stress. This actually accelerates joint aging. So more frying equals more joint pains. You can reduce intake of fried foods. It's possible. What do you think? So what can you swap for this? Take grilled or baked, boiled options preferably. Use minimal oils, and if you do, you should use low fat oils or no cholesterol oils or low cholesterol oils. Air frying preferable to oil frying. So to protect your joints, reduce sugars, reduce intake of processed foods, reduce intake of fried food. So who are those to take this seriously? If you are over 30, if you are in your 40s, even your 50s or 60s, and you have a diagnosis of arthritis or any metabolic disease, if you are overweight, people with finger, joint pains, back pains, and if you have a family history of joint disease. So which of these foods are you currently struggling with? Let me know below. Comment below, and in the next video I will be showing you foods that are actually helpful, foods that can help to heal your joint pains or joint inflammation. Why don't you give this video a thumbs up if you like this content, subscribe if you are yet to subscribe, and remember to click all notifications instead of personalized notifications so that you can get notified as soon as there is a new video and there is any update in the community. Thank you for watching, and if you know anyone that is suffering from joint pains, bone pains, and you love them, why don't you share this with them? Share this video with them so they can learn and experience some improvements with other forms of their management. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye for now.